Here we are once again with another episode of Cosmic Debris. I am back. Yes, sirree. Andy George here, my partner in crime.
TJ, better known as Tasty Japanese.
Tasty Japanese. Okay, where'd that come? Did you have some Chinese food the other night? A little chopstick action?
Nah, not Chinese. How can it be Tasty Japanese if I have Japanese?
Well, you had tempura or what?
Huh?
You like Japanese food?
Only tempura.
Yeah, I mean, most of it is that you're not a sushi guy or nothing, huh?
Fuck no.
No, I like my fish with a little heat on it.
Yeah, I'm not into eating raw shit like that.
I mean, raw vegetables and shit, but
I mean,
when's
a
the
lot of
last
people
time you
say
ate a
it's
raw
good stuff.
vegetable?
I eat more raw vegetables than I
do
eat fresh cooked vegetables.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a good thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's going on?
Hey,
We're
nothing.
back.
We're back, man. We're back. We had a little bout with the COVID, man.
We did have a bout with the COVID.
Yeah, I know you're gonna blame my little germaphobe grandkids for giving it to you.
Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter, does it?
No, it doesn't matter where we got it. I mean, I had my daughter had it, and my son-in-law, and then about a week later, I was just feeling really tired, and then I was sweating a lot at night. I'm like, oh shit, man, something's wrong. So, I did get a hold of the VA, and they, I went down there, got tested. The nice thing was the VA got back to me that same day, said, hey, you're infected, you fuck, stay at home. Did I did
But
stay.
did they clarify you were infected with COVID, or
Yes,
just basically
just
you're
infected.
infected anyway?
I'm infected anyhow. But no, I said, hey, yeah, you tested positive. You might want to relax for a week, drink plenty of fluids. I even stopped smoking cigars for a few days.
That is a miracle.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was 2, maybe 3 days where I didn't smoke. I'm like, you know what? I just don't feel like going out there and smoking. But I'm back, baby.
Well, I know you were really out of it. I mean, I was doing the timeline in my head,
Yeah.
and I had already been in contact with you and the family before your daughter admitted that she was gonna test, was sick, and then you got sick, and then I got sick.
Right, because we
But
got together.
It already had been
New Year's Eve, right?
exposed.
That day. Right.
And we're not idiots. I don't think I would have gone over there, or you would have been as close. I don't know if you already knew that. And I think that's why this virus is spreading so quickly, is it takes a while to incubate.
Right,
in your
incubate
body.
within your system, yeah.
So by the time you get it or been exposed to it, the person who exposed you didn't know at the time of the exposure.
Right, that's
And
it.
It's a domino effect.
Right, yeah.
Which
So,
is
I
fine.
mean, everybody in the family's feeling better. The crazy thing, the kids was tested, and none of them had it.
Yeah, that is amazing. And we were talking about that this morning. It's like, well, kids are more.
Resilient, man.
They are definitely more resilient.
Oh, yeah, man.
And would I have done anything differently anyways? No.
Probably
I wouldn't.
not.
I
And it's
wouldn't.
like, I didn't protect myself. Did it come from my daughter? Who did it come from the kid? Who knows? We're out in the park. There's other places that we go, and it's like, yeah, do I wear a mask all the time? No.
No, I don't either.
Yeah,
No.
I know.
And it's no big deal. My symptoms, fortunately, were really weak in
Right.
comparison, because I already have an autoimmune disease that is overactive. And I kind of knew instinctively that if I was exposed, it wouldn't be a big deal. And it really wasn't. It was like a really weak cold.
Yeah, I know.
For
You
me.
said, yeah, for you it wasn't bad. For me, it was just the sweating at night, and then I was just tired, man, because I don't sweat.
Well, I knew you weren't well, because you weren't talking much.
I wasn't
I mean,
talking.
you weren't calling me at all.
Yeah,
I called
no,
you, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah, I was just.
but
I
I
was
gotta
just really
smoke a
tired.
cigar.
I
Okay.
wanna smoke a
What the fuck?
cigar, but my lungs are damaged. But you know what? I got through it. I feel really good. What was it? It was probably 5 days or something where I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah, for me, it was less than 3.
Yeah, and then I had a few headaches, but other than that,
Yeah, the headaches were bad. I had that.
Yeah, I had a few bad headaches, but other than that, man, hey, we survived, dude.
Yeah, and You know,
Blow that
I'm glad
virus
we're
up.
back in the studio.
That's right.
dining
We're
room.
back in the dining room studio, high atop the second story.
Yeah, in Chula Vista,
Downtown
California.
Chula Vista, California.
Yeah, we missed a whole show last week.
Yeah. So we just didn't do a show. We figured it'd be
all
good
right.
to, quarantine away from each other. You know, the
Quarantine away from each other.
Yeah,
I know we already
got
had it from each other, and now we're going to avoid each other.
Yeah, I know
anyway.
it's fucking
like, what
weird.
the fuck are you
But yeah, my
talking
one
about?
granddaughter just
Made
spent
me
2
sick.
weeks with us.
I know.
And she was, you know what? She was awesome, man. She was very good. She was away from the other kids. She just did her own little thing, man. Happy as hell. She didn't get sick, but she had a blast.
That I heard was true.
Yeah, and she was awesome little girl, man. Better than she is most of the time when they're all together. But it was good. She was happy. She was glad to go home and see her mom and dad. And she was, because I touched base with her.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she was happy to go see her brother and sister too. So yeah, but it was all good, brother. We are back.
We are back. That's
We
good.
are back. It's good to be back, man. You know what we didn't get to talk about was the little invasion there in Washington.
Oh, that was a trip, wasn't it?
What a shit show, man.
It was. I was not as angry as I was just embarrassed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
I was very sad, man. I was very disgusted by this. You know, it's like, man, we didn't win, so we're gonna we're gonna tear everything down. It's like, hey, and I voted for the guy, but it's like, dude, you got to go.
Yeah, he went a little too far, but
Yeah.
that's Trump.
Right.
Anyway, he does his own thing.
Does his own thing. There was no script with this guy.
No, but he really screwed the pooch.
Yeah, that was a little out of control. When you're breaking through there, and I've told you before, I worked on a tactical response team.
Yes, you did.
And we would protect big corporations from union strikers, and the fuckers would try to get in. Like, where do you
Remember
think
you
you're
talking
going,
about
dude?
that in the past.
And we would gear up in riot gear and shit. But this is 25 years ago, and I thought that shit was fun.
They
But
were
it's like-
underprepared.
Underprepared, but and then I look at the one guy, and who is that? The dude from QAnon's got like a buffalo headdress and shit. He's in war paint. I'm
Fucking
like,
nutbags.
you follow this dude, man? You are fucked up. Look at this guy. It's
That's
like
the way culty type behavior.
it is culty behavior, man, and that's what it is. And that's the thing with the internet these days. I mean, it's like, dude, you believe half the shit that's out there? You're a fucking idiot too. Now we've opened the door for all these other countries to say, hey, now we can drive a wedge between everybody, man. Now we can put our propaganda out, and you guys are going to suck that up, man. You're going to suck it up like the morons you are. Quit drinking them big gulps.
Yeah, it didn't improve that perception of our country.
Nope,
Yeah,
not with our standing in the world, man, is like, hey, you guys are just as fucked up as we are, yet you come over here and invade us.
Yeah, this whole thing about we're the leaders of the free world. Well, that just ended.
They did. It's like
it really
Jesus
did.
Christmas, man.
You know.
Yeah, but I mean, if I was one of them
That's
Capitol cops, I would have been shooting people.
Fucking
hey, dude, you come through here, I'm going to shoot you. I don't give a shit.
and that one woman who got shot.
He got
she
shot,
did, and they're
yeah.
going, "Oh, isn't it horrible that she, got shot?" I'm like, "Fuck no! What a fucking idiot! You fucking think you can go in there
And do whatever you
and
want.
do whatever you
steal
want
shit.
and not suffer any
Yeah,
consequences?" Well,
here
fuck you.
we were all, mad at the Black Lives Matter shit. I mean, to me, it's like, hey, you guys got the right to protest too, but here you go, you do the same shit.
White people did the same
Yeah,
shit.
white people doing the same
One
shit.
black person there.
No, I did see a couple.
Oh, they were probably in blackface.
You're a dick. But I was embarrassed. I was sad as a veteran, man. I'm like, guys, you've taken this way too fucking far, man.
Yeah.
Peaceful protest. But if I was one of them cops, I would have fucking
Oh, yeah.
shot and then I
They
would have
they should
reloaded.
have.
That's right. It's like once I shoot the first
should
20 or 30 of you, man.
Yeah.
And once you come into the Capitol armed, dude, you ain't got a right to fucking do that.
No.
Yeah, it just went too far. I'm very sad, and then they keep replaying it, man. I'm like, just okay, let's move on from this shit. And we got to heal as a country, man,
Yeah.
because
Definitely.
otherwise there's going to be a civil war, man. And you fucking see what happened way back in 1865. That didn't work out too well.
No, it didn't. But you and I were talking this morning before the show about the reaction. Now the pendulum because Joe Biden's going to take the oath of office on Wednesday.
Right.
And already that pendulum has swung way to the other side,
Right.
to thinking that they need to correct this kind of attitude, and it's too far. They're going too far.
Right. It's like, hey, Joe.
And it's like, okay, bring it back
yeah, to
closer
the
to the
moderate.
middle.
Yeah.
again, because this whole thing about let's just free everybody, and
Yeah.
I think they're really I know that they've been really afraid that Trump is going to start preemptively pardoning everybody.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
and
dude.
it's like, yeah, you have that right, to
But
do a presidential
yeah, it's like,
pardon.
hey.
But at what point, do we step in and say, yeah, we're not going to?
Yeah,
that's
dude,
gonna-
come on,
no,
just
you gotta
just
fucking
leave,
back off.
pack your bags, you and Melania leave, and head down to Mar-a-Lago or wherever you hang out.
I heard
play
that
golf.
a lot of the staffers in the White House that were packing up to leave
Yeah.
because they're leaving, they're taking shit that they shouldn't be taking.
Well, I mean that's
And I don't
happened.
mean like staplers and
Who was the one where they took the one keys off the keyboard?
I didn't see that one.
No, gee, I forget who. Was it Obama or no George? When George W. Bush got elected,
Right?
they took out the W off the keyboards or something like that. It's like, why would you? It's just stupid. It's like, come on, man. What are you guys, little kids? You alcoholic fucks.
Exactly. Exactly. I want a souvenir of somehow of this.
Yeah,
shit
yeah. So I'm
show.
going to take all the. I think it was George W. because they took the W's off the keyboards. It was weird. I'm like, well, who took all the W's? That makes no freaking sense. You idiots! Let me just go get a bag of W's down at Staples.
Fucking humans. They're
Ah,
all
dude.
fucked up.
So yeah, it's right now there are more troops in Washington than there are in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria combined.
Yep. Not surprising.
Not surprised. I mean, when you got to put barbed wire up, man, it's like, dude, this is insanity.
They have got that place. They're trying to lock it
Yeah,
down.
they're locking it down.
And
Like, dude, just let the guy
I know
have
the
his
National
inauguration.
Guard's there and the
Oh,
troops
yeah.
are there. And you know what? They should have, shoot to kill. Anybody comes at you with a gun or a weapon,
That's right.
kill them.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em. If you're stupid enough to be there right now,
I know.
and be at that, not a protest, but be in that area, then you're stupid. I mean, you're stupid.
That's right. You're
You know,
exactly right.
Find
Why
another
are you
venue
there?
to protest, but going there and thinking you're going to make a difference, and if you come with any type of other than your body and your signs,
Right.
and you start acting out, you fucking deserve to die. You're
Yeah.
stupid. Get rid of you.
Yeah, I mean, come on. COVID's doing a pretty good job, but let's thin the herd a little bit more of idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, insanity shit.
And the whole thing about the like congressmen or congresspeople, are blaming the Republicans for not wearing masks when they
Right.
were all hunkered down together. They weren't wearing masks in the rooms, and we got COVID because of Republicans. And it's like, oh Jesus, fuck, shut the fuck up, go home.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just-
let's
let's just find a way to blame the other side.
That's it. It's like nobody wants to take responsibility for being a
I'm tired
fucking
of
idiot.
hearing that.
Yeah, I haven't watched the news in a while. I can't watch it anymore. It's just a stupid, same old stupid shit.
It is.
But you and I were talking about. You said you bought you some new crack.
I got new. Yeah. So yeah, I did. The tablet you're using for your soundboard is good, but it's going to be used for just that kind of stuff. I bought a tablet, but it was last week. My son and I had been talking about our phones and stuff, and his daughter, she got an iPad that I gave them that was newer. But the bottom line is the phone that I have, it's an iPhone, and it's over
Right.
6 years old,
Right.
and it's no longer being supported by Apple. And I told my son, there's apps that are no longer running,
Right.
and I said, so I'm gonna, I gotta look for a new phone. So last week, farts. So it was about a week ago. I said, if I get an upgraded phone, do you guys want this one for the kids or anything? And he says, "We'll hold off." So he's going to send me. I'm going to get his wife's phone. That's 4 years old, which is fine. It's
Right.
still supported. His phone that he had is going to her, and he's getting himself a brand new phone. So that was the thing, but he calls.
But yeah, the
he
funny
sends
shit
me-
was you called me and I'm like, oh, dude. And I was sick. I wasn't feeling good. It was during this COVID shit.
You laughed your ass off.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I got to talk to you about this because there was some shit on the cloud that he called up on the screen or something. You were telling me.
It was through Amazon. Amazon's got this. If you got an Amazon account, it will store photos from your devices and keep them on the cloud, and it does it in the background. And I didn't realize that thing was turned on. He sends me a text. He says, "You might want to look and clear out your cloud account on Amazon." I go on there, and there's all my weird ass porn shit. The Japanese comic porn, the futanaris, chicks with dicks, all this weird shit.
They're like
And I'm like,
samurais.
motherfucker. And so the only thing I could, I'm not going to defend myself. So
Yeah, 'cause you're guilty
I just
as
sent him
shit.
text back about an hour later after I saw it. I said, "That damn Jeff Bezos."
Yeah, let me blame Jeff
and he
Bezos.
sent a smiley face or something, and he knows that I'm not right.
Is that your dad?
But,
He
but
ain't
it's
right.
like, I don't want my kids seeing the weird fucking shit that I get into.
Yeah, I know. 'cause
Well, he's seen it now.
he
and,
sees some of it.
And I'm waiting for that. You can't come visit anymore. And like, no, he's
Oh
not
my
gonna do
God,
it.
you got
I
to
don't
leave your
understand.
phone at the door.
So-
I gotta check
So
your
I
phone.
don't. Yeah. So I don't know if he showed his wife.
I'm going.
And you know what? It doesn't really matter at this point. I'm not going to defend myself. I'm just going to
Yeah.
say, that's kind of some of the weird stuff.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry I got caught.
That's it. That's it. I'm not sorry I was watching this shit. I'm just sorry I got. But I thought that was so funny, man.
Oh,
Can
you
you
fucking
imagine?
laughed your
I
ass
laughed.
off.
And
And I
kid
understood.
looking
It was
saying,
like, you're right.
It
I
is
can
funny.
laugh at it because Jesus Christ. Because my whole thing over the last couple of years is because I don't know with this disease that I got, I could get really sick really fast, which I
Right.
did a couple of years ago. And I don't want my kids seeing all my shit. So I'm getting people to promise to come in and delete this or throw this out. So I threw out my Accu-Jack, and I'm like, fuck it. I don't want anybody having to touch that thing.
now you're waiting for some stimulus money to buy a new one.
I want one that's invisible.
Invisible, Invisijack. I'll sell you one of those. Comes in an empty box. You all right there, Lunger?
I'm getting there.
Yeah, but
So that was funny. I mean, I can
Yeah.
laugh at it now, but your reaction was,
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you're thinking, yeah, I knew it'd come back to bite you in the ass.
my reaction was, it's just funny shit, man. It's just,
It is funny
hey,
shit.
it's goofy shit that we go through in life, and it's, you know what? Sometimes it's like, oh,
And
fuck.
the thing is that most of us, I will say I definitely am smarter than the average bear when it comes to this shit. But shit nowadays, this stuff is going on in the background
That's right. It's
on
just
your
like,
devices.
wait a
If
minute.
if you take a picture or have something on your device, whether it's a tablet or a phone, you better just consider it available on the cloud.
Yeah,
Anybody
it's
can-
out there.
it's gonna
Anybody
be
can
out
see
there.
it.
And so, with that in mind, we move forward.
We move forward. That's right. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop downloading shit. It just means that, I'm going to try to delete a little more
I'm
often.
gonna go through and make sure shit's not getting set places.
Well, yeah.
that
Now
shouldn't
you're
get
going to get
fucking set.
your son's phone, and it's like, oh man, well look what kind of weird shit's he into.
Well, actually, I said something. I said, so I would imagine the phone you sent me, you've already restored it to its factory settings. Oh yeah. Not that his wife would have anything, but I don't want to think about, it doesn't
Your
matter.
daughter-in-law naked.
Yeah, that would not go well. I would not like that. Trying to keep that part of my life away from my other
Separate.
part of my life.
Yeah.
My worlds don't collide.
So your worlds don't collide. Yeah, that's pretty good shit. Hey, I was out shopping this morning. I got up early. I'm feeling better. I'm up walking my dog. At 5:30, 5:45. Fuck. And then I go shopping. And these carts that they're using a Walmart for people who are too lazy to go to the fucking store and buy their own shit are clogging up the aisles. And then they won't move for you. It's like, hey, could you excuse me? You parked that big ass cart right in the middle.
Got those big old blue bins. They put the shit in
Yeah.
there. They take it to the back. People drive up. I've been doing that. I don't like it.
Yeah, because you told me last time they substituted, you wanted real butter, and they give me, I can't believe it's not butter.
I'm like, how is this not even? It's like, fuck you guys.
That ain't
I'm
even
just
butter.
You're not. You're saying this is the way to shop, but then you make it so the shit's not available.
So we're pissed off.
And when I go in, it's available, and it's like, you guys are fucked.
I know, I'm in there elbowing him for a bag of macaroni. You know, hey, fuck that guy. He can't show up in the store to buy it himself. You don't get it. You know, fuck you. It's like a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Yeah, it's just weird to see him pushing those carts around and doing everybody shopping for them. It's like, hey, I get some of your old people, but hey, get off your fat ass. You need the exercise. Jesus Christmas, go walk around the store with the shopping cart.
Oh yeah, my son tells me, don't go shopping, don't go there. You go through the drive-thru. He's you know.
Yeah, I know he's
and
a
he
germaphobe.
he sent me some money so I could get food delivered and
So did you order pizza or something for us?
ribs.
Well, I didn't get any fucking ribs.
No, for you? No,
Yeah.
I didn't order anything for you.
What a douche.
What a douche.
Haven't been around a couple weeks. It's like, oh, you douche. I got ribs the other night. How were they? Good?
They were good. I've got some in the freezer.
Motherfucker. Fucking jackhammer. Gee, I bring you lasagna and all
I'm
kinds
not
of shit.
falling into money.
Oh, you're not falling, man. Well, apparently he sent it to you. So, yeah, I'm not falling into it, but it's getting shipped to you.
Maybe. We'll see if it gets here.
If it gets here. Oh, shit, dude. But, you know, it's good to be back, man. I mean, I really didn't have nothing to talk about today. I thought that we'd just come down and hang out. Today is a Martin Luther King Day. It's quadruple hockey day, though, man.
Jesus. Well, it's that. There's a lot of day games because
A lot of day
people are
games,
for it.
right. I
But
mean,
then,
hockey.
But then they're celebrating and honoring the first black player
Right,
to ever
Willie
play
O'Ree.
and he came in the late 50s.
Late 50s, yeah. Played for
Which is-
Boston.
Yeah, which is amazing, even before the civil rights movement.
Jesus Christmas, even before Jackie Robinson played. What year did Jackie
No,
Robinson
he came
play?
in the late 40s, early
Jackie?
50s. Jackie Robinson?
Yeah.
Yeah. They scored again. Those sons of bitches.
I know. Yeah, we're trying to do a show, and you're sitting here watching the friggin' game. But yeah, it's quadruple
3-1,
hockey game.
fuck.
You know, I was watching the game with my wife the other day, and she's in mid-season form already, yelling at the TV. It was funny yesterday. You know, game was on at 9 a.m., which, hey, I like that. I'm up and moving, man. My day's half over at 9 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm back to being up early in the morning and walking the dog and stuff. But by 9 a.m., it's like, all right, there's a game. And she's in mid-season form already, yelling and cursing at
Hey,
the
you're
TV.
blessed that you got a wife that will watch.
Yeah, you know, it is actually pretty cool. Yeah, after 40-some years, she's finally digging it.
Or
Yeah.
40-something.
Yeah, after 40 years of me watching it,
You'll
man.
be dead, and she's still be enjoying it.
No man has gone
Yeah,
before.
that's right. It'd be like, oh, that's right. I'll be dead, and she'll be still watching hockey. It'd be like, son of a bitch,
With
dear.
the new husband.
Yeah, with the new husband. Then we smoking my cigars.
Well, at least the ones that you'd left.
Yeah, the ones I left and then cough all over. Oh shit, dude.
It is funny, but no, yeah. So Willie O'Ree, the Boston Bruins are going to retire his number 22.
Yeah, nice.
Willie played in the Western Hockey
Western
League
Hockey League.
in the 60s,
Yes, he did.
and I
yeah.
saw him a lot.
He played for the Gulls.
He played for the Gulls. I lived in Phoenix. We used to see him a lot.
Right.
And then years later, back here when I had a business for 10 years, a business partner, and around 1996, we're looking at, because it was downtown, there was like people shitting in front of doorways at night. So we were going to hire a security company to come around
Yeah.
to patrol to kick people out that are trying
Out
to
of your
sleep.
doorway, yeah.
And one of the sales guy that showed up at our business was Willie O'Ree.
No kidding.
Yep.
He was working for a security company.
He was working doing sales for a security company here in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I talked to the guy, oh yeah, great player, blah, blah, blah. But I felt my heart kind of hurt for him because it's like, you're the first black player in the National Hockey League. You were really a very good player in the Western Hockey League.
Right.
And this is what you end up with?
Right.
Selling security?
But now he works for the National Hockey League
Yes.
in urban development.
Yes, in Canada. And, finally he's got some recognition to where he's doing stuff in hockey again.
Yeah.
He's a spokesperson for the blacks community.
Yeah, good for Willie.
No,
Yeah.
it is good. And now it's like, okay, it worked out in the end. But
Yeah. Hey, sometimes it takes a
I'm
while.
not a tyrant.
There you go. Hey, the other thing we talked about the other day, shit you ate as a kid. No,
we
I
were
mean,
talking about oh yeah.
you're talking about, I never ate any lead paint, did you?
I do not remember eating lead paint.
I probably
but that's
did, but-
because I ate lead paint and it fucked up my brain. So I not remember.
No,
It's
did you have, because we're talking about, you called it something eating weird shit.
dog food. When I was
Oh,
a
that's
kid,
right, you said you
hard-
ate Gravy Train.
Gravy Train dog, get handfuls of Gravy Train dog food from our dog's bag. Fucking eat that going out to play.
Be like,
grab
yeah,
one,
here,
dump it
hey,
away.
look, guys, I got some shit. I got
I
some.
used to
of
love
this.
sugar cubes. Like the
Yeah, oh, yeah, I
sugar-
used to eat them sugar cubes
fucking
too.
But do you think that eating little candy dots off the paper?
Did you
fucked
eat the
us up?
paper too?
Well, I ate parts of the paper.
Yeah, sometimes you ate the paper. I mean,
Yeah.
did you have any of those crazy habits of eating? I told you a buddy of mine used to eat the fuzz off of sweaters. He would pick like the fuzz off of wool sweaters and eat the shit.
There used to be a show about it was called My Strange Addiction.
Yeah.
And I used to love watching it because there was a lot of people who would eat shit like out of sofas, the cushioning.
Yeah, the cushions. Oh, dude.
dryer sheets. There was a woman who would eat dryer sheets,
Damn.
pieces. She'd go to work. She'd have a pocket full of those, and
Dryer
she'd just
sheet-
eat,
and just
the
eat
dryer
'em.
pieces of dryer
Oh
sheet.
my gosh, that's fucked up.
Woman used to sleep with a hair dryer on in her bed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just some. And one guy was in love.
He was what?
He was in love with his car,
Yeah.
and he would get under the car and kiss on it.
Okay.
But that's all they said that he would do. And they showed me, he said, like, I love my car. And he'd be kissing the engine and kissing all it. I'm like, dude, are you like using your jizz for oil? Or
Yeah, it's
something?
like, hey,
I mean,
guess what this thing, it doesn't take 2050. It takes
It takes me.
Yeah. But I mean, we talked about some of the weird candy you would eat as a kid. We talked about wax lips.
Wax
And
lips.
those little soda bottles that you would bite and drink the little juice inside
Yep.
and chew the wax. You know,
And no wonder we are fucked up today.
yeah, I mean, look at some of the goofy candy. You ever eat any of that Mexican candy, that hot shit?
I tried it, but I never really got off on it.
It's like, oh my gosh, dude, why don't you give a little kid a little ghost pepper?
Or go over to grandma's house and there was the candy bowl.
Yeah, with the ribbon candy, and it's harder than shit.
It's all stuck together.
Yeah, it's like, hey, take a little piece of this, Jimmy. Yeah, and it's like, you can't take one piece, you got the whole bowl. It's like,
You got to get a hammer and break it up.
Gam, you might want to buy some new shit. And then she just pack it away till next year and then bring it out. It's
That's
like,
it.
yeah, I can't get rid of this. It's still good.
Oh,
Ribbon
yeah.
candy.
It's
dude.
always still good. I can use aluminum foil over and over again. I do that now.
Oh, yeah, it's like, yeah, that's right. It's like I wash out your Ziploc bags and stuff. It's like, yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, it's like, hey, let
That
me
ain't
just
too
turn them
gross.
inside out. They're not too gross. It's not like they're loaded with bacon grease or anything.
Yeah, even if it was.
Even if it was, I know you would use it. But, yeah, it's good to be back, man.
Yeah, it
I'm
is good to
feeling
be
much
back.
better. We'll come up with some good topics for next week. This is just kind of, hey, let's get together and make sure we don't disappoint our fans.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
hadn't seen you in 2 weeks.
In
'cause
2
we
weeks.
stopped
And
going
by
to
the
meetings
way,
and
I
stuff.
did not say Tom Selleck was gay. It was Tom Zelnick.
Tom Zelnick is
Tom Zelnick was a guy that I
yeah.
knew at boot camp.
Right. And
Yeah.
and I know you just had to put it out there
I had to put it out
that
there.
he was gay.
That, yeah.
But then a lot of people like responded and said, "What the fuck? Tom Selnick isn't gay." And you're like, "I didn't say Tom
It's Tom Zelnick.
Zelnick."
Yeah. So, hey, Tom, don't come down here with your Blue Bloods cast and kick my ass or anything. Wasn't me, anyhow. It's TJ.
What the fuck are you talking about? Huh? And you're telling me I said what? Who else was gay? I can't fucking remember.
I don't remember, dude, but I
That was
just
2
I
weeks
just wanted
ago.
to clear the air, man, and
Yeah,
get
right.
that out there while I was thinking about it. But, hey, let's flush this episode for this week.
And we'll stop it right there.
And we'll stop it right there. And you know what? For today, take care of each other.
Have a good day.
Go out there, protect yourself, man. Peace. This is Andy George from Cosmic Debris. Hey, I wanted to let you know you can reach us by email at cosmic.debris.2020@gmail.com. So if you have any comments or anything you'd like to hear us talk about, please email us at cosmic.debris.2020@gmail.com, and we'll ignore most of your stuff. Hey, if you got any pictures out there you'd like to share with us, we'd sure like to see them. You can also follow us on Twitter at Andy Jerk. So, hey, send us a message, send us an email. We love to hear from our fans. You guys have a blessed day, and we'll catch you next show. Later.